This is your Tuesday lesson. This is third grade math, Unit 2, Lesson 2, Collecting and Organizing Data in Tape Diagrams. So today we're displaying a data set by creating and labeling tape diagrams to represent values. This is different from yesterday because yesterday we worked with pictographs. We can use tape diagrams to represent data by showing the total broken out into equal groups. A tape diagram can be horizontal or vertical, and like a picture graph, we can use tape diagrams to represent data in visual ways that have unit size greater than 1. This is improper English, but let's go with the skill. Skill, TTED. I don't feel comfortable enough with this yet, so I want to make sure that I carefully identify what I'm going after by looking at some of the work. So right now this actually looks like a pictograph to me, except it's bunches of numbers rather than the visual key. Same thing here, both the horizontal and the vertical representation. Recognizing the total there, this is a tape diagram with individual values. So similar to what we did yesterday, except building off that. So I'm gonna go all the way past, and I'm gonna ask myself, Renisha plays 3 basketball games. She scores 12 points in game 1, 8 points in game 2, 16 points in game 3. Each basket they made was worth 2 points. So I first need to understand the total data set. So label tape diagram units greater than 1, list multiplication facts that helped, select unit size, thinking explained. So my skill today is I can represent data sets by using, I'm gonna do TD for tape diagrams. Tape diagrams I can represent data sets by using a tape diagram. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that because I do want to think about this equal grouping, but I don't think that that's the TTED statement. The TTED today is I can actually use tape diagrams to represent data. So mastery, I first identify the values for the data set. And like, can a kid actually do that? 2, and I'm gonna call values totals. 2, identify, I wanna say something about equal groupings. Let me play with it for a quick second. So if CFS is a labeled tape diagram, go right back here. Group 1, group 2, group 3, that's all they did. They don't have a label or anything on it, which seems a little bit. So representation, group 1, and I know my group 1's total, for game 1's total was 12 points, and so I need to show a value that gets to 12 points, and I need to have a total of 12, and I'm going to potentially break this into, if I have my values, my big problem are game 1 equals 12, game 2 equals 8, and game 3 equals 16. These are all even numbers, so I know I can go with 2s easily. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And I know from this that I need to label that I have 6 units, and each unit equals 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I can equally represent that as 6 units with 2 in each group to get to a total of 12 points. 12 points. So today, identify the values for each group, identify equal groups that work for all data sets. 3, represent with units. And then 4, identify multiplication matches. Okay, I think that this makes sense. I'm not 100% certain, so I would go and check. Mystery. is 12 total. And so I think, what are the equal groupings that work? 2 again. I could do 4 this time, or 4. And I think, how many groups of 4, how many groups of 2?